What's up, everybody? Moto 6 Sanity here, and this is another Moto 6 review. Today we have the Legacy Power Ranger Legacy Morpher Red Ranger Edition from Saban and Bandai. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so the Power Rangers Legacy Morpher debuted it back in, gosh, I can't exactly remember. I know it was about maybe 6 or 7 months, if I'm not mistaken. But Bandai and Saban released this thing, and everyone went crazy over it because it is the movie edition. They released the Tommy Oliver edition, the White Ranger edition, almost about maybe a year and a half ago or something like that. Could have been 2 years ago, I'm not sure. It's been around, the Legacy line has been around for a good little while now. But they released the Tommy Oliver edition, movie edition. Everyone went crazy over that, and you know, Bandai and Saban said, hey, you know, maybe we should do the other Rangers as well. And sure enough, that's what they did, and I'm glad they did so, because now you can have other different color morphers and you can role play as any other Ranger. I love the fact that it's made out of die-cast metal. And everything that you see on the center of the morpher, of the Power Morpher, is all painted red, exactly like it was in the movie. And you also have the lightning bolts on the side that are painted red. The movie edition never had Power Rangers written on the center. I guess they wanted the morphers to look a little bit more realistic, if you will. That actually looks somewhat like alien technology and not just actually have Power Rangers written on it, kind of like the toys, because we all know in the TV series they used the actual toy version. They were never really like actual props. And if you remember the original, they actually had like a red button that was right here on the side, but it looks like they got rid of that and replaced it with just a regular, just like a regular little button or a regular little knob. I guess to flush out the colors just a little bit better. The great thing about this morpher I like is the weight. It definitely has some depth to it. When you pick it up, it actually feels as if it's a real Power Morpher, as if it's like a real weapon of a Power Ranger. And you can, when you clip it onto your belt buckle, you can clip it on the front or the back. It makes you feel somewhat significant in a way, and that's what Bandai and Saban really want you to get out of this role play toy right here, this collector's item. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's a toy. I would say it's more of a collector's item than anything. And it's pretty great. I love the fact the details here within the morpher. The power coin is gold. I have 2 power coins here to display, and I'll get into this one in just a second. But the power coin that you see here is gold, and the reason why it's gold is because in the movie the power coins were gold. They were not weathered like this one was, but the power coin is gold. And the design, I'm gonna just bring this just closer, just a little bit. The time and dedication that Bandai has put into this Legacy Morpher, but the power coins, they almost look better than the ones in the show. And an awesome feature about this, about the Legacy Power Morpher, is when you pop it out here in the back, I'm gonna turn this around so you guys can see this. If you press this symbol right here, and a lot of you who don't know about this is the Super Sentai version. If you watch the Japanese version, the Zero Rangers, they were the ones who had this symbol. And they would carry it in the front of their belt buckle, and they would pull the morpher out, and they were, you know, morph into a Ranger. But this right here, if you press this button right here in the back, it's kind of spring loaded. Just give it a nice good firm press, and boom, there you go. I'm gonna flip that back around for you. The power coin will actually come out, and you can see Power Rangers right here in the back of the power coin. And you have the nice little trademark and everything. And then you have the gold coin itself. And the gold coin is also made out of die-cast metal. And I'm going to just gently knock those two together so you guys can hear that. That's actually metal. And the power coin itself also has a significant amount of weight to it. So it feels as if it's a real power coin. And when you hold it in your hand, it's awesome. Just like I said in the other videos, it almost feels like you have the power in your hands to morph into a Ranger. So that's pretty cool. And it's just very, very simple. All you have to do is just slide this power coin right back in the center, line it up just how you want it to be, and just do a nice firm press as such. and boom, there you go. Your power coin is back in there. Another thing that I also like about this morpher is the fact that they have it's like a spring-loaded mechanism right here. You just pull that down. I like that sound. It sounds almost like a gun or something, like a Glock or whatever getting ready to load. It's nice. Hear that? Let me do that one more time. That's pretty cool. But it has like a lock mechanism or a spring mechanism right in here. You pull that out, and just like in the show, you put your hand up underneath. And remember the red button that I told y'all guys about on the old Power Ranger toys, the little plastic toys? There's no longer a red button here. It's black. They're painting it black. Like I said, I guess they wanted to make it look a little bit more flushed out to match the colors a little bit better. And you have a power switch right here. With this power switch, you can just simply turn this on, and I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see the lights. You turn this on, and it will make the Power Ranger communicator sound, just like from the show. And this is where things get pretty fun. When you press the button right here on the side, the unlock button to unleash the Morpher's futures, you just press that button, just one click, and that's the morph sound. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do that one more time so you guys can hear it for the third time. And it makes this cool morphing sound, and it's not like the old morpher sound where it was just like lights would flash and it just make like this little, almost like an annoying bird tweeting at you. It was very, very annoying, and I remember that toy, and it used to get on my nerves all the time. So I'm glad that they changed this up. And with the newer versions, just like the original version, it played the Legacy communicator plays the Power Ranger theme song. And the old issue that they had with the original Legacy Morpher is that you had to hold the button down in order to play the theme song. With this one, this is a new version. If you hold the button and let go, the theme song will play on its own. So let's go ahead and do that right now. How cool is that? That is awesome. And I love the fact that they did that. And it's just one of the coolest features on this Legacy Morpher. Another thing I want to show you guys, if you have the weathered power coin, if y'all guys are new to my channel and haven't seen any of my other collectible and toy reviews, you can go back and look at the original Legacy Morpher that I did. With the weathered power coins, they're the same size, they're interchangeable. So if just for some reason, if you don't want to use the golden power coin, I think it looks better with the golden power coin. But if you don't want to use it, and let's just say you want to go for the weathered type of look, like it looks as if like the Rangers have been fighting for a long time, or the Red Ranger has been fighting for a long time, and this coin gets messed up, because if you go back and look at the series, when they first got their power coins, they were gold. They were just fresh out the box. And I guess over time, gradually, the more battles they got into, the power coins would get a little bit more rusty. They would get weathered. And after all the battles, when they turned their coins over to Goldar, they were all weathered and rusted like this. So if you don't want to use the golden power coin, like I said, just hit that little symbol in the back that comes out smoothly. And you can simply put in the weather power coin just like that. And you know what? That looks pretty cool too. So either way, however you want to do your power coin, you can do it that way. But I think it looks awesome. I think it's a great morpher. I think it's a great power coin for it if you want to put that one in there. But preferably, I like the gold one. The gold one just looks a lot better. On to the other feature. Let me put this back in for you. On to the other feature of this. I'm turn this off. You can wear this Legacy. You can wear the Legacy. I'm saying communicate. You can wear the Legacy Power Morpher on your belt buckle. You can wear it in the front or in the back. You can wear like Super Sentai, where they would. And this is where I gotta say, this is where Bandai really shined when they made this Legacy Power Morpher, because a lot of people were wondering, how are you going to carry this thing? You know, am I just going to put it in my book bag? Am I going to put it in my pocket? You know, in my back pocket, or what? You know, whatever. It would be kind of cool if you carried it in your book bag. Then, you know, because the Rangers, they sometimes they would carry their morpher in their book bag, like Tommy did. I know Tommy would carry his morpher in his book bag majority of the time because he was always out, you know, training, practicing martial arts, and he would go into his book bag and grab his morpher. Which is probably why he would get captured all the time, or, you know, whatever, always end up in circumstances. But you can wear it on your front belt buckle, just like this, like Super Sentai, and just put it in like that. And just like they do in the show, just bring that clamp down and bam, just take it right out. Or you can sit it in just like this, front ways, just like they do on the American version, and sit it on your front belt buckle, and it can just sit on the front. Preferably, I used to keep mine in the back, and I keep mine just like Super Sentai. I just keep mine right in the back. And if I ever feel like in the need of, you know, just role playing, and I just want to take it out, I can just simply pull that out, take it out, and just go, it's Morphin Time, and then, you know, just go ahead and transform. Now, it's more secure like this. That's one thing I want to say. Y'all guys are probably wondering how secure this thing is. You can shake it around, move it around like that, give it a good shake. It's not going to come out. You can run with it like this. It's not going to come out. The clamps on it are pretty deep as well if you keep it on your, depending on what type of belt you're wearing, you know. But this is not going to fall out. If you turn it around, I get a little nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I get just slightly nervous because I just the way it is. You can tell. See right here, it has like a little gap. Like it fits in nice and snug, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. But I'm afraid if you do run with it like this, it would just drop right out, and then you would get scratches and everything all over your morpher. And I'm sure you guys don't want to do that, because then you would have to, you know, get another one and keep it on display, and it's just going to suck when you mess up your perfectly good things. So if I were you, I would just keep it just like that. That way you guys will, you know it's secure. You can keep it on your front belt buckle or your back, and you don't ever have to, you know, really worrying about it dropping out. And trust me, I did a couple of tests with this thing, running, jumping, and having it in this stage right here, and it does not come out at all. So, yeah, this is the Legacy Power Rangers Morpher, Red Ranger Edition by Bandai and Saban. The price on it is, I want to say around about $69, maybe $79. You can get it exclusively at Toys R Us. I'm sure you can go on Amazon, eBay, and find it as well, but I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more through them. Toys R Us is selling it, you know, a lot much more cheaper than going on to a third-party website just to try to go get one of these. But I definitely suggest Toys R Us. Toys R Us is the best place to go to get one of these if y'all guys would you know, desire to get one. But yeah, guys, this concludes my toy review or collector's review on the Power Rangers Legacy Red Ranger Morpher. If y'all guys enjoyed what y'all guys saw, you can go on my channel at Moto6Sanity and subscribe. I do a lot of moto vlogs, comedy, anything really. I normally do. If there's another type of collectible that y'all guys want me to do, I collect a lot of things from Power Rangers to Digimon to Halo to Harry Potter, anything really. There's a whole bunch of stuff I like. I'm somewhat of a geek, a nerd, a dork, whatever you want to call me. I collect a whole bunch of stuff. So whatever y'all guys want to see, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll go through a lot of my collector items and see what I have, and I'll pull them out, and I'll be happy to do a review on anything y'all guys want me to do a review on. I also have a Twitter. If y'all guys go on Twitter, Moto 6 Sanity, you will be able to see all of my vlogs, my moto vlogs, anything that's going to be on my channel. All that stuff shows up there first. So you can go on Twitter and follow me there. You can go on Facebook and like my official Facebook page, Moto 6 Sanity. And I also have a Patreon account. So if y'all guys have a Patreon account, if y'all guys want to support me and everything that I do on YouTube, I would be most thankful. All the funds and the donations will go strictly to my YouTube channel to better all of my YouTube video contents for you guys. So this is going to be all for y'all guys' entertainment. So if I could get y'all support, I would really appreciate it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, guys, may the power protect you. Always. It's Morphin Time.
I think about all the time, think you may need all of mine. Hate to say, you know, the love is blind. I'm about to see, I close my eyes, they can't see you.